Dragon Source, sexiest man alive, alien slayer, demon slayer, superhero, and we're live on New Earth. Let's go. Videos about Dragon's unified theory of everything. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the whole story of humanity, all the darkness we've been through, and how to transcend all of it to the source. All in, we'll shoot for under 20 minutes. We'll see. Okay, here we go. So, once upon a time ago, there was the source, true light, unconditional love. There's no conditions. Didn't even necessarily have a shape or a form. Okay, it's just source energy. It's just divinity. You can create anything. All right. The source manifested in this universe as something called the creation light ship. Okay, you can look them up. They have a website, www.creationlightship.com. We'll get to them in a minute. So they created everything in the universe of light. Call it universe A. All right. Humans, the animals, at least the ones that aren't parasitic anyway. You know, the blueprints of the planets in light, okay? These beautiful lakes, the blueprints of the trees, the blueprints of all the bodies that are, you know, not parasitic, okay? Everything in light. So, everything was fine for a while, and then something happened. In the Bible, there's a story of Lucifer, right? The fall, the great fall. What is that? What does it mean to fall? To fall from your divinity, to fall from heaven, right? The rebellion, okay? Adam and Eve in the garden, tempted by the serpent, eating the forbidden fruit on the tree of knowledge. What is knowledge? It's mental, it's in the mind, okay? Tells you something right there. So, somewhere along the way, I can't say exactly when, but eons ago, another universe tried to superimpose over this universe. Call it universe B, a universe of darkness, a parasitic universe. You could say, instead of the core of it being a luminous ball of white light, the core of it being a black hole. Theoretically, I can't prove this. This is Dragon's unified theory of everything, okay? A black hole. It sucks energy. It's darkness, right? It's the abyss, essentially, okay? So this universe and its false light source, all it knows how to do is steal energy from source universes that are in true light, okay? So it's superimposed over this universe. It started to take troops of itself, right? It's false light created soulless beings, okay? There's no souls. If darkness creates it, it doesn't have a soul in it, okay? Like a black widow is a soulless parasitic being that doesn't need to be here, okay? Probably mosquitoes too, all right? So they don't have souls or spirits, same thing, right? So it sent its soulless beings. Doesn't mean they're not extremely intelligent and advanced in intelligence, okay? Into this universe to try to steal the spirits and spiritual energy or life force energy coming off of the spirited beings in the light, like me and like you and like these trees. Although they don't really mess with the trees too much because, you know, they don't really have like a mind that you can mind control like that. But basically, that's what they did, okay? So they came here to this planet some eons ago, and then they tempted humanity with the false light, right? The tree of knowledge, okay? The knowledge of good and evil, which is what? Duality, which is what? Separation, which is what? Judgment. How do you separate things, categorize them? How do you judge them, right? It's judgment energy. It's division. That's what they do, right? And that's why, how do the elite run this world? Conquer and divide. They divide us. They're just taking pages out of the dark side's book. They didn't invent that concept, okay? So, to return to source is the state of one, okay? State of one, not the state of many, the state of one. There are many beings that are all the one split off from its own self, right? All the spirits are source energy embodied, okay? All the spirits are just micro fragments of source energy, but it's all just one source. So it can only be one source. That's why it's a source by definition, the origin point, all right? So these aliens that have invaded this reality and tempted man with the knowledge of good and evil, aka judgment energy, aka mind energy, okay? Division, polarization, okay? They gave us this false light system of dimensions, hyperdimensionality, timelines, judging. Oh, this is good. Oh, that's bad, right? They gave us all that, right? That this is the fall of man we're talking about. You could also call it the Luciferic rebellion, or well, okay, the beings that are purely from false light, they don't have a spirit. So really, they were never in the light, so they had nothing to rebel from. Now, the beings that were in the light that chose the system of darkness that I'm talking about, mankind, eons ago, that's the Luciferic rebellion. And the other alien races that have also chosen darkness, which is the vast majority of them. All right? That's the Luciferic rebellion, the fall of man, eating of the tree of knowledge. It's alien energy that came from Universe B, the black hole, darkness, parasitic, causing division, just so it can steal your energy, your source energy, your light, to extend its own existence, because it would implode on itself, black hole, without any light going into it. Does it make sense now? Okay, so let's get into how this plays out in our reality. First of all, first layer of control, you have the stars, okay? Before it even gets to the Earth, you have the stars, right? You have the stars. So they trickle down their energy into this reality through something called astrology, all right? Oh, the sun is in that place in the sky, so now we're in Taurus season. Oh, so now everyone's going hard to get their material security, okay? You know, oh, the Mars is trining the sun, so now we have an opportunity to express our passions to gain material security. You know, it's astrology stuff. Well, you could say, oh, well, that's a good thing I know astrology. Well, really, no, it's not. Why should I be possessed to value material security right now more than I normally am? Why? That's mind control energy. Okay. People who read your life script, psychics, okay, how do they know what's going to happen to you? Like, I'm talking about real oracles here, okay, real prophets, prophecies. How do they know what's going to happen? Because you're on a timeline, which is dictated at the highest level by the stars, which is the control mechanism the aliens set up to run the timelines in this reality. Okay, am I making sense here? Drop a comment. Now, how does this play out on Earth? We have the stars, the movie stars, the celebrities, okay, all acting out their roles. All right, they're selectively chosen based on their zodiac natal charts, oftentimes. All right, it's all beast energy. It's all worship of the beast, the Satan, the below, the desire to consume more energy from the external world and feed it into yourself. Without having to give back, okay? That's the fundamental imbalance. That's the beast we're talking about. That's essentially a black hole universe B, darkness, aliens, mind control. Do you see what I'm getting at, all right? So you have you have the stars on the world stage, right? Playing out their roles. Politicians, they're just running scripts too, probably written by the aliens, but you know, they have humans writing their scripts. They're just actors and puppets, right? To create narratives so that they can create more divide and conquer, so that the elite can continue to parasitically suck off the general population and keep them dumbed down. I mean, we all know this if you're already with me this far into the video, right? And then they created a system for us to basically have to borrow their mentality just to survive in the city environment anyway, right? Hustle culture, hustling for a dollar. I'm going to use my mind energy, psychic warfare essentially, everyone using their mind energy to create illusions, cast spells on each other. What do you think words are? What do you think energy is, right? Creating illusions, casting spells on each other so that they can get their material resources, their desires. So they can put food in their belly so they can reproduce as much as they want to. This is beast behavior. This is the Satan worship. Universe B, darkness, the fall of man. Because at some point we said, hey, mental energy, polarization looks like fun. I want to go for an emotional roller coaster ride. Yay. Happy, sad. Joy, pain. Okay. Polarization is how they steal your energy. It's a fractured state. You're not one, balance, neutrality, like source energy, and wholeness. You're somewhere off way over here or way down here, okay? When your emotions are polarized, that's when your body emits more energy. That's when the aliens can steal your energy. When you're in peace, source energy, neutrality, not thinking, enjoying whatever you're doing, time is essentially frozen for you, okay? They can't steal your energy in that state. Okay, so this entire thing has been designed to become a energy extraction matrix. That's why you have all these timelines and parallel realities that exist, because they're cloning you through a bunch of parallel realities or other dimensions. If you watch Rick and Morty, you know, oh, dimension 137C or whatever, Rick 245A, you know, like the dimensions. They keep cloning us out to stretch our spirit out. You only have one spirit, okay? But they clone us out across these dimensions to stretch our spirit out for more opportunities to steal our energy. Okay, that's what dreams are, parallel lives that you're getting sucked into for your energy to be stolen. That's why you can wake up tired after a full night of sleep if you've been dreaming, particularly nightmares. Do you see? So, trying to fight the beast at this point when pretty much everyone is possessed by it is obviously an extremely difficult thing to do. You're basically opposing the whole world. You know, most people are beyond being saved. Like, most people are not going to make ascension, right? So that brings me back to my next point, ascension. So obviously at this point you're thinking, wow, Dragon, that's really dark, you know, like, take a little seat on this log right here. At this point you might be thinking to yourself, that's really dark. Like, geez, what hope do we have, Dragon? Please give me some hope. All right, here's your hope. I got you. Thank you for bearing with me through the darkness. So here's the light. Okay, back to the creation light ship. Basically the manifestation of source energy in this universe. Now, how far does the source go? How many giant reality bubbles of universes has it made? Why has it allowed darkness to exist in universe B? You know, it's in this binary system we have. I don't know what goes beyond the creation light ship. I really don't know. But I do know that they are the representation of source energy manifest in this universe is the creation light ship. Okay, check out their website, www.creationlightship.com. Source energy. So every 2,000 years they decide to send an ambassador, an emissary, to every planet that they feel like is still savable, okay, to prepare all the sentient beings on it, like us, for ascension. Okay, you know, they clean up the planet, they get as much as the alien interference off of it as they can, and offer divine healings like what Jesus was doing 2,000 years ago. Why we still read stories about him, which, you know, has been hijacked. The Bible's been rewritten many times, but still the core essence is the same idea. Okay, lighten your load, right? Get rid of your sins, right? What is a sin? Is missing the point. It's mind energy, it's density, it's duality, it's darkness energy. It's dense, dark energy you need to get out of you. That's what a sin does. It kills you. The penalty for sins is death. You're killing yourself letting your own life force energy, your own spirit bleed out of your body. Okay? Penalty for sins is death. We all die at some point, no matter how hard we try, but you know, if you live a good, strong, healthy life, then you can prolong your life. You see? If you're out in the club drinking all the time, you know, goes without saying what happens. All right? So, every 2,000 years, they send their ambassador of source energy to all the planets that are savable. Okay? 2,000 years ago, as Jesus did his miraculous healings, releasing people of all their sins, densities,